What's up, Wayne? Just give me a second to get stuff in order. You still at the hospital, Wayne? Damn, that's a long time, dude. But hey, you get that air conditioning and free medicine? Fuck yeah. Seems like a win for me. It's just recovery time sucks. Trust me, if I lived by you, I'd smuggle you something. But hey, hopefully that medication's holding you out. Just don't be like a Stephen Asante and ask for it every 5 minutes. I think I'm good. Oh yeah, Wayne. Cheers! Your favorite energy drink. I have like the worst indigestion. Cheers, Daniel. What's going on? Music going. Oh, look, a Red Bull commercial. I'm sorry, man. Are you not allowed to you're not allowed to have energy drinks in the hospital? Well, you know what? I didn't even realize, it's because you got your kidney out, so I think you need like a certain like diet to flow through the kidney or something like that. I mean, that's what I'm just assuming. I know nurses and doctors are like, when it comes to energy drinks. It didn't even dawn on me. I'm like, oh yeah, it's because of your kidney. Oh shit, okay. Threw off my groove. Fucking internet. Welcome. God, let me go back a little bit. Corn music. It's actually City Pop Super Mario 64 remix. There we go. Now the intro's complete. Welcome. Sorry for going a little later tonight. The internet's been on the brink all fucking day, so I had to freaking reset the modem, test it out, and basically just play the waiting game. Fried cabbage. I don't think that's a normal smell, my dude. For real, though. Like, damn. I mean, I know we all sweat like shit in the summer, but you got to clean that out, man. You got to shower. Got to wear some baby powder or Gold Bond if you sweat too much. And yeah, all that good stuff. I can't wait till summer's over. Dude, it's fucking hot already just turning my engine off. 81 still? God damn it. I haven't bathed in 4 months. My brother in Christ. That needs to change. Damn it. See, internet's still shoddy. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm all pixelated and shit right now. Okay, it's connected. I don't know why it's not loading. Fuck. Let me try another video then. Showering is so overrated. That sounds like a Tylerism. No, hear me out. Hear me out. I actually read something that said that showers. I read some. No, hear me out. I read something that said that showers were actually bad for you. I carry sanitizer in my hands. I don't know why they're all sticky and shit. Is my internet okay on my stream? Let me double check. Seems like everyone left. Oh no, it's actually not bad. Surprising. It was okay. That one Canadian dude said that the first time that my stream got shut down, it was probably a server error. Server error, not era. But it wouldn't surprise me if just my internet took a massive shit and it just fucking like took everything down. But yeah, and then the second time it's because my phone literally died. Maybe he likes to stay greasy, so if Brittany grabs him, he can slip away. That bitch is a behemoth, dude. That's why I fucking call her Trunchbull. Not only because she looks like her, but damn. Muted. I don't believe you, Wayne. Let me check. Muted. I don't believe you, Wayne. Let me check. So what do you do at the hospital all day, Wayne? I mean, what can you really do? Except just play on your phone or watch basic cable. You know, after I got my surgeries, the hospitals threw me out like almost immediately after the surgery. I barely got time to recover. Then again, that was just for like tonsils and nose. What else did I get? Oh yeah, I had pancreatitis, and I had the. This was years ago, 2018. I was with my egg donor because I was treating her for dinner for Mother's Day. I just could not. I was like, oh, dude, like, I don't know if I pulled like the top of my groin area or like what the fuck was going on. It was like right here, lower stomach, like above the groin. Like if someone just got a hammer and went bam, bam, and like it was all sore and shit. I was like, I don't know what it could be, dude. And then she ended up driving me to the hospital. And then they ended up transferring me from the hospital that was there to another hospital. And they did scans. And yeah, I had pancreatitis. And the doctor told me, you know, like the next day when I had to leave, like, yeah, you came in at a good time, man. Like, it was about to burst. And that's very fatal. I'm like, oh shit, okay. So if y'all feel any pain, like you could Google where the pancreas is at, but yeah, mine was inflamed like a motherfucker, and it was about to burst. And I heard that's the worst pain in the world before you die, if it kills you because of sepsis and infection and all that shit. Yeah, that was rough. And I woke up like, because like, and my mom explained it to me at the time. It was either my mom or Pops. Probably Pops, because he likes to think logically. But I was like, oh, and so much recovery pain. And I asked him, I was like, why do you think that is? And I think he said something during surgery, like where they do that, they kind of like put air into your body. So like it all, like you basically feel like you got punched on top of the surgery, on top of feeling bloated. And I was just like, like whining, because all I could do is just groan, like, oh, it hurts so bad. After waking up from that, and this Asian nurse lady, she's like, oh, what's wrong? You want your mama? I was like, oh, fuck you, bitch. Like, I'm literally in here, like, I got a fucking wrecking ball hit on my fucking lower abdomen, and you're laughing. Like that Resident Evil quote. You're laughing? I'm in pain and you're laughing? Like she literally like said, oh, you want your mama? I'm like, that's the last goddamn person I want here right now. But I was thinking all this, obviously didn't say it to her because I'm in so much fucking pain. It's like, damn, bitch, why you gotta mock me? I just came out of a major surgery and I almost could have died. A custom hi boy who I thought lived in the OC but lives in Ontario. I do live in the OC. Why do you think I fucks heavy with the Angels, even though they're the Los Angeles Angels now? That's funny as fuck. Oh yeah, healthcare workers are jerks. Liar. You'd like to prove that, wouldn't you? Put your name into the National Geographic. 10 points to anyone who could recognize where that quote's from. Besides, why do you want to know where I live so bad, huh? Yeah, it was funny looking back that I was just in so much fucking pain and she was mocking me. It's like, oh, you stupid Asian bitch. Yeah, that was rough. And then my doctor warned me because, yeah, it was after that surgery. Like, I honestly think 2019, like right before shit hit the fan with COVID. Yeah, like early 2019, because I remember it was cold. It was like winter time. And I got my tonsils taken out because literally every time I got sick, they got so inflamed that they like fucking touched each other. Like I would drink hot tea like if it was water like this, just to get it down because the heat numbed the tonsils. Like I would like scalding hot tea where if you got on your skin it'd burn you like this, just for the fucking relief. Because I never got them out as a kid because I don't know, mom is lazy. But they warned me, they're like, you know, you get your tonsils out as an adult, the recovery is way, way more excruciating. I'm like, you know what? It'll be worth it in the long haul because if I get sick, I don't have to deal with that shit ever again. So they got that out. And then I had a deviated septum and like inflamed adenoids, like in the upper region of my nose. So they did a twofer for that surgery. And surgeries I really should have gotten as a kid, but didn't. And yeah, recovering from that was fucking intense. I remember they sent me home with, it wasn't pain pills, but it was like a liquid form of pain medicine. Really good. Like it could knock out a fucking the worst migraine you ever had, like pain wise. And I remember I was laying there, kind of falling in and out of sleep, under the influence of that medicine. And I was laying in bed and I was watching TV and I was watching the movie All That Jazz with Roy Scheider, where he plays like a jazz dancer. And it's crazy because it was like one of my first times watching it because I wanted to check it out because I bought the Criterion Blu-ray, so if it's Criterion, it's obviously worth watching for me. And the story is about this jazz director, choreographer, who's played by Roy Scheider, the dude that played Chief Brody in Jaws, my favorite movie ever. And he's in the hospital and he's like laying there and he's dying. And like, it's a musical in the sense of like, it reflects different parts of his life through like musical numbers. Like he remembers this happening, but it's a musical. He's like fading in and out of the hospital. So that movie honestly was like a fucking acid trip to watch, recovering from surgery, immersing myself in that bizarre story and like feeling it. It was so weird. It was like I was experiencing it with Roy Scheider. Crazy stuff. I like that picture, Anton. Oh, fuck. I did not expect that. Do you like cheese? Of course I do. I'm fat. The mayor in Jaws said it. Yes. Yes. How did you know, Wayne? I didn't know you actually watched Jaws. Meeting Del Taco. That's disappointing. Well, not for you. I still eat there occasionally, but they discontinued my fucking favorite burrito. It's called the Cali Steak and Guac Burrito. It had like steak bits, sour cream, shit ton of cheese, some avocado and stuff in there. It's fucking bomb, but they got rid of it for some fucking reason. Like my shirt, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. That's Dennis Hopper, by the way, if you didn't know. Best Pokemon game? The one with Kyogre and what's his fucking name? The dinosaur. I can't fucking think. The dinosaur one with his red with the big claws. I don't know why I have amnesia. I love fucking Pokemon, but I think that's my favorite one. The GOAT. Just curious, bro. The more you don't want to say, the more curious I get. Sorry, I'm eating. Why? You gotta fucking stalk me or some shit? Are you gonna like tie me up and throw me in your basement like I do to Pug every weekend? Just joking. You ever try Formuda cheese? Can't say I have. Never had Formuda, but I've had the finest magma ricotta. That's fucking nasty. Maybe the JEWSs were on something, because it's rare to get smegma as a male unless you're not cut. And yeah, it's a lot more sanitary to be cut. So maybe, just maybe, they were on to something there, hygiene-wise. Bro likes the Hoenn region the best, typical for a homosexual. Why is that? I do like the Hoenn region. For mood on my balls. I'm good, dude. They just like it the best. I don't don't know. Ask them. I don't really have homosexual friends, so I wouldn't know who to ask. Wayne. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking kidding, dude. You have Pug? No, he's a free man as of right now. We're probably gonna do a swimming stream this weekend because my dad's off and he wants to barbecue and jump in the pool too. So look out for that swimming stream. We just won't be able to like respond or read the chat like we usually do as much. Where's Pug today? He's at home. Solo wants to blank my kidney hole. Oh. That's some Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit. Although I'd like to believe that the Sawyers are asexual because they're like the last of their family lineage. You know, Leatherface don't. Okay, never mind. He does fuck because in part 3 he actually has a daughter, which you could probably guess how he got that daughter. But yeah. The Pug is right there in your face. Oh, my nose is too big to resemble a pug. What did Wayne say? Got that Israel nose. You are listening to Summer Local Forecast 1989 Weather Channel Vaporwave VHS Nostalgia Mix only on Solo Agent 007. That's a big fuck you, Wayne. Finally have a shirt on in the pool. I have to. I don't want y'all to see this mess. When you go to LA, do you stay downtown or do you make it to the west side? I haven't been to LA. Last time I went to LA was when I saw a concert from Goblin. I don't know if you know who Goblin is. He's a sound mixer that did a lot of Dario Argento Italian horror and suspense movies, and he did the Dawn of the Dead, the original Dawn of the Dead soundtrack. If you go to my shorts, you go to my oldest shorts, you could see clips from the concert. It's pretty fucking cool. Why do I feel like I'm listening to the 90s? Bring back the 90s. It's intentional. And it's right at the cusp of the 90s, too. I'll show you guys if this phone allows me to. Fucking A. Yeah, that's what it's called. If you guys ever want to check out the music I stream on my channel, it's go to my playlist and look at songs featured on my channel. This one should be on there. I fucking hate that you can never pick up the fucking... Because the screen's cool as fuck. It has like weather reports, old like VHS style. Very nice, very nostalgic. Looks like shit on my phone, but trust me, it's a lot better when you watch it. Do you live in your car? Hey, Wayne, I don't know St. Gabriel. You mean San Gabriel Valley? So, well, does it get traffic? I mean, where in Southern California doesn't fucking have traffic? We're overpopulated, that's for damn sure. Miguel Marino. Who don't I look like at this point? Should I even look at what he looks like? I thought it was illegal to own gas-powered cars in northern Mexico. Well, it's about to be. They're phasing it out. But it doesn't make any sense because New Scum is pushing really hard to go green energy for electric and all that shit. But why? Because I was having a conversation with my dad. They're obviously doing that, not for good purposes. They could give less of a fuck about our environment, to be honest. They're just... But it's like they're still building a lot of gas stations in Southern California. So it's like, wait, why are they like building more and more gas stations, especially the last 5 years or so? But yet they want to push the green initiative with cars and all that. It just doesn't make sense to me. Don't worry, the government is taking care of that, giving us fake food and killing us. Yeah, for real. Is there Wawa in California? Yeah, we don't have the drought anymore, thank God. Which was also stupid because it's like New Scum was complaining about the drought, and that's the reason for the wildfires and climate change and blah bitty blah bitty fucking blah. And but yeah, what he was doing was, so California, our mountains get a lot of snow, right? So what they do normally is they wait for the snow to melt, and then they take that from the rivers and shit, and that's how we don't stay in a perpetual state of drought. What did this motherfucker do? He allowed the fucking water from the melted snow in the mountains, spring water, I guess you could call it, which is a big source of California water. And he let it run out and down into the drains, back into the ocean. But you want to sit here and tell me that it's our fault that the drought is happening because we're overpopulated? Wonder why. And yeah, like it's like these politicians set up emergency actions due to setups and failures of their own doing, whether it be on purpose, which I think it is, or pure stupidity, which I also think is another reason. So that whole drought thing that we were going through was a fucking scam. They just wanted federal funding, honestly. Stupid voice text. Wawa sucks. Palm Springs doesn't get traffic. Depends on the freeway. I know the 10 freeway's a mess. Bakersfield. You look like that one streaming. I think his name is Tyler to a mess. Burn in hell. No, I do not. Victorville. I agree, Skepta. Only he lives in his car, not a trailer. I do not. Why do I look like so many people to you guys? That's crazy. Also, you should get a clipper. It'll boost your channel by lots. Clipper? You mean like make shorts? I think gas stations pop up in every corner in poor areas. I mean, yeah, that could be true, but like a couple of surrounding cities where I'm at, they're not totally ghetto, and they're still making gas stations. Bro, I meant like the Wawa gas... Wawa gas station? Why have I not heard of that? We all know it's corruption, bro. Yep. If you are a Trump lover... If you are a Trump lover, tell me why he called himself the keeper of bees and shut down the bee population facility. Well, I'll have you know, I don't support Trump. I don't support anyone in government. I hate them all. Bring back the guillotines. I was just making a point on our shitheel governor that we have, and he just so happens to be a Democrat. He could have an R next to his name, and I'd still hate him the same, because he's an absolute fucking scumbag of a human being. And he wants to run for president? Fuck that. They screw our agriculture a lot. Justice for Bakersfield. Yeah, so I've heard. And speaking of which, like Redlands, they got rid of a shit ton of fucking agriculture there for warehouses to sit empty for someone to fucking buy them. Like, hello? They allow the firemen to open the water hydrants during the LA fires. Yes, that's true. And for the news to push it overhyped just shows you it's all propaganda. Yep. Why is it wearing a Mario hat? Because it feels like it. Custom. I find it very funny that Oprah had all of her property sprayed against a fire she was tipped off. Oh, yeah. Big time. Big time. That woman is sketchy as fuck. Wawa doesn't exist. I was going to say, I've never heard of that place. It's kind of like a liquor store popping up every corner in the black. Enlighten me, yeah. Central Valley has most of your agriculture and oil. Win Bakersfield. Yeah, they do. A lot of farms, too. Driving to Fresno, you smell cow pie like every mile. And yet there's houses by it. It's like they must be desensitized for smelling cow pie the whole time. Shit. He's a reptilian. Who? Everyone in politics? Pretty much. It's not the cities. You realize the smell doesn't travel too far outside. No, not really, but I'm just saying when you drive out that way, like it does. Bakersfield boring as fuck, though. Everyone is square, no inspo. Yeah, your neighbor's with EDP 445, too. Fun fact, he's from Bakersfield. Ow. I live in the mountains and I love it. Yeah, I lived in the mountains for a short time. It was pretty lit. That's when I lived by myself. Best times of my life. What's EDP 445? I don't even know. I don't know if you want to know or you do want to know, but he's a lolcow that recently got accused of being a PDF file. You know what that means. And he legit used to be funny, like, but turned out to be a wrong kind of a character in assumption. Need to be in LA. I'm 40 with no kids. I have the time. Oh, Lord. Will your dad be reading your chat tomorrow while y'all are swimming? No, he might just swim too. I don't know. I know he likes to jump in when it's too hot. Especially because on weekends we do yard work together and shit. So we get too fucking hot, we'll just fucking jump in that sucker. Blue Ridge. I don't live in Ontario, dog. And no, they're not. And a lot of Ontario fucking it's all condos now, so North Georgia. I know a couple people that live in Georgia. Peace in your hood. Grove Street for life. I need a San Andreas shirt, to be honest. I got this out of storage yesterday. Part 2 is fucking goated. I like it just as much as I like the original. Same thing for Psycho 2. Really good sequel. What's tall for a 6th grader? I don't fucking know. Do you live in the hood? Not really. I'm on the outskirts of the hood. Why do you want to know? Yeah, good question. On phoneme grave. What? I'll be right back, guys. Don't go nowhere. Enjoy the music. Gooning. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing, y'all. Sorry, let me read the chat. Oh, hold on. What is the 6th grader doing in this chat? 18 plus, dude. Who? If that's true, yeah, this is an 18 plus stream. Is OT safe for a white dude to walk through the hood? Well, where I'm at, and it's not Ontario, where I'm at, I'm white presenting. I do walks around my neighborhood just fine. Take a drink for me. I hate to rub in your face, Wayne, but cheers. I'll take a drink of Red Bull for you. I'm 5'7" as a 6th grader, gang. That's why. Well, you're not supposed to be here. This is an 18 plus stream only. You're in 6th grade. Get out now. Ban me, gang. I don't care. Like, yeah, let me do it because I don't think there's any mods in here. Sorry, bro. I talk about a lot of inappropriate shit. So, sorry, not sorry. Like, I feel like a dick doing that, but it's like, hey, I make it very clear that this is a 18 over stream because we talk about a lot of raunchy shit, which is a little bit hypocritical because when I was that age, I watched a lot of stuff I wasn't supposed to, but for the sake of my channel, be gone. You ever go to Mount Baldy? Not really. Take a dab. I don't got anything for that. Groceries would be cheaper in the proper hood, wouldn't they? Depends, really. Usually, if you go to a grocery store in the hood, it fucking is shit quality. Smell us, Gucci bro. What? You're still cool with me being 10 and staying, right? Fucking Wayne. Wayne is 10 times fucking 3, 4? I'm not sure exactly how old Wayne is. SoCal hoods are scary. Yeah, they are. If you're from here, you know exactly what to avoid. 10 inches. Is that a phallic question? Bakersfield hoods are weak. I've only driven through Bakersfield, never stopped there. I always think of that cop from Texas Chainsaw 3 when he pulls the main characters over. There's like a crime scene they're conducting. He's like asking where they're going. He's like, all right, you keep going and don't stop for nothing or nobody. That's that's what I think of, because it's like, dude, there are some places in California where you just got to keep driving and you just got to not stop for nothing or nobody. It's not even funny. It's a hard, serious no. Yo, bro, I just wake up now. I had a bad dream. I saw purple beings flying over my house. Weird, because I had a really vivid alien dream too a couple months back. Creepy shit. I did a live stream about it if you guys want to check it out. It's a cute but boring city. I know the prison in Cali isn't weak. Which prison? I know there's the Twin Towers jail in LA. I think there's one in San Bernardino. There's jails in like every city here. Damn, it's fucking going crazy. All right, no spam. You done? I'm not going to read all that, but are you done? Have you ever sent someone a dick pic? Why do you want to know? I know this isn't ask anything question, but Jesus Christ, guys. Why don't you ask, have you read a good book lately? What are your favorite action games? What are your favorite horror movies? But it's always like, have you diarrhea today? Have you ever sucked cock? Have you ever blah-bitty fucking blah? It's like, oh, Jesus Lord. Of course, I'm a good sport. I rolled off my shoulder, but let's talk about some real shit. No pun intended. Ooh, look what I got. Sweet tart with ropes. To quote Patrick, I think I'll eat it now. I'll just have one. I'm so full from dinner. Well, like a lunch dinner. Had my leftover patty melt from yesterday. Dude, time is weird. Like, yesterday feels like it was like 3 days ago, but it was literally yesterday. It's like, whoa, my concept of time is fucked. I love these things. I got had an upset stomach earlier today. And I got like one of those, those dots you get on your tongue from the acid, like acid reflux. So everything I eat and drink, I still feel it. Fucking hate that. All right, go back to sleep. Try not to dream of alien invasions. That's one of the gold things about your channel. It can bring up anything. Yeah, the only thing is I try to stay away from politics and religion. Good. I did time in... What prison in California was based off of that Eagles song? Something. Nah, it wasn't Eagles. Living it up at the Hotel California. Like, what prison was that? Was that San Quentin? I don't know. The laptop yet? No, not yet. I'm still saving it. Hopefully, within this month, I could get it. Were you violated, Wayne? Excuse me, bitch. No, Fred, but a lot of people did. Yeah, so I've heard. That's just prison for you, I guess. Maybe Tyler should commit a crime so he can go to prison. Because to him, that'd be a beneficial thing. As I eat the most phallic fucking candy on the internet. But you do a good Trump impersonation. Thank you. Or I don't know. Can you say Vio is the best fucking player? Whatever that means. God damn it. Fucking sore in my tongue. Ow! Right at the tip, too. I'll never understand why, like, upset stomachs give you those fucking bumps on your tongue that fucking hurt so bad. God damn. Probably a spooky Sunday. I haven't done a Freaky Friday. Tongue herpes. Fucking hurts, dude. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Fuck. It like ruins your mood for like a couple days so it goes away because it's like everything you eat or drink, you fucking feel it. While I'm drinking the most acidic thing known to man. I'm doing it for you, Wayne. This one's for you, buddy. Minus the excruciating tongue pain, Sweet Tarts ropes and fucking Red Bull, they actually make a pretty good combo. Not the healthiest choice, obviously, but I don't know. It's like they kind of go hand in hand flavor-wise. Wayne, when you go to the hospital, you should try that. Hold on for these. Excuse me, goddamn. Sometimes I hate you so low. I'm so sorry. It's rough, dude. Like, I get it. It's really strict fucking measurements after you get surgery. But especially for kidney surgery. But you know what? When you drink that Red Bull again, Wayne, it's gonna be the best fucking Red Bull flavor that you've ever tasted. Because you've gone that long without it. When you finally have it, trust, I was that way after surgery when it came to soda. I drink a Pepsi after like almost a week. Best fucking Pepsi I've ever had. Are you actively trying to lose weight? Yeah, I've actually, me and my dad, we weigh in once a month, so I think we're due for this month. But last month I dropped 3 pounds, and he gained 3 pounds, so I'm doing better. I don't know if I've gained weight though. I think I'm doing okay. I've been doing more walks and stuff, and you know, work is exercise for what I do. So I think I'm doing good. My biggest downfall is like if I get fast food or soda. But I've been cutting down soda. I've been drinking more tea, so that's a plus. I'm probably leaving Monday. Fuck this place, Wayne. You can't go against doctor's orders. You gotta, as tempting as it is, you gotta stick it out, man. I get it, dude. It fucking sucks, but for your sake and your health, you just gotta stick. You gotta stay put. And trust me, when you get out and you eat those foods that you're used to, you know, drinking your moonshine and your Red Bull, it's gonna be the best fucking thing you've ever had. So just think about that to keep you going. That's what I did after my surgeries. The last time I was at the hospital, oh yeah, I had something going on like with my stomach, and I was there for like 3 fucking days, and they wanted to wait because they didn't want me to eat anything in case they had to do emergency surgery. So I sat in that fucking hospital for 3 days with no food and hardly any fucking water. Like, it was torture. Like, I couldn't eat shit. Like, it was hard contacting the nurses because I couldn't really get out from the bed unless I had like a walker or some shit. And I was like, I'm so fucking starving. And like the nurses were like miscommunicating with each other, like, oh, he can't eat. So I was like, I just fucking feed me or I'm walking the fuck out. So after 3 days, they finally decided that like the third night that it was okay to give me food because I didn't need surgery. I was like, oh my God. I feel like I was being tortured. I literally felt like I was being fucking tortured. Like, not eating for 3 days in a fucking row, barely any water because they had to give everything IV wise. Because you're not supposed to even have water in your stomach if you're going to get surgery. Rough shit. So, Wayne, I get it, bro. I totally get it. It fucking sucks. But it'll be worth it. Trust me, it'll be worth it. And hey, you might actually get out earlier depending on your healing, because you know everybody's different. But hey, you might get out earlier if you heal better. I'm sure when they said, what'd you say, a couple weeks? I'm sure they said that more as like an estimate, not like a dead set timeline. So just keep checking in with your nurses and doctors and see what's going on, because they might actually let you out early enough depending on how you heal. Good stuff with weight. I want to get off my bum and do some exercise. Hey, even a nice walk, it's something. And I've got a pool. Swimming's exercise. I need to jump in that motherfucker more. I hear meth helps you lose weight. I've also heard that. You don't even have to hear it. Have you seen most meth heads? Look like walking corpses. I drove myself up here, so I have an escape plan. I'll definitely get out early. Wayne, just be careful. Take care of yourself, bro. Don't put your health in danger. Your health is all you got. I had a hernia surgery. It sucked. Yeah, and you know what? My dad had hernia surgery. He fucking suffered. But I have a hernia, but it's too early in the stages for them to operate on me. But it's like, okay, that's what my doctor said. But it's like, well, if you think about it, like, wouldn't it make more sense to do early surgery on it before it gets worse rather than it gets worse and then you need the surgery? I'm not a doctor, but that just sounds stupid to me. Like, they just want it to get worse so they can get paid more for surgery. It's a whole fucking thing. What is the meaning of life in your opinion? Good question. I feel like anyone, well, whether it be a roll of the dice of why our own universe even exists, or like why we're here, what the purpose is. I'm not a religious person, but I do feel like, I don't know, like everything can't be that accidental. I feel like we all serve our own purpose here one way or another. Like, friends, family, spouses, like anything. Like, we all serve an energy to each other, whether it be negative or positive. Hopefully it's more positive, but there are some shitty people out there, as we all know. Long theory short, I do feel like we serve a purpose here. I just don't know what it is. I know what I don't know, and that's what keeps me more curious, searching for answers. And I think the meaning of life, if you really think about it, is just, while you're here, make an impact, a positive one. You don't even have to be like a fucking don't be a politician, but you don't have to be a politician or a movie star or a fucking social media influencer to be happy and successful. As long, hell, if you know, you're at a grocery store and a lady drops like her bag, you have me right there, pick up the bag for her and offer to take it and help her put in her car, and then goodbye. They'll always remember something like that. There's always an opportunity to leave a positive impact on somebody, whether it be a stranger, a friend, something. And I think that's what makes life important, is leaving a positive impact, because you don't want to go to your grave and be like, wow, I'm glad that asshole's dead. You want to live a life so vicariously that even the Undertaker feels sorry that you're gone. And I think that's I'm not a perfect person, but I feel like I'm not perfect, but I'm a good, decent person to other people. And whether I never become rich or famous, I don't want that. That's not the goal. It'd be nice, obviously. Everyone wants to be financially secure, but just don't be a piece of shit. The world is a really fucked up place. Try to make it a little bit better. Even a nice hello to somebody while you're walking past. Anything. Just leave a positive impact in your wake. I think that's the real meaning of life. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. In my opinion, cream foot fetish action. Jesus Christ. The purpose is to enjoy it without stepping on toes of others. Yeah, that's kind of the point I was making. Just don't be a piece of shit. It's really not hard to be a fucking piece of shit. I don't know why a lot of people I've encountered in my life have a problem with that, but don't be rotten, people. I think the meaning of life is to collect as many brownie points with Jesus as you can. Yeah, like if you practice Christianity, that's kind of the thing. And don't be a good person just because you want, like, if you believe in the afterlife, don't be a good person because you expect to be rewarded when you die. Be a good person for the sake of just being a good person. Like, not because, I hope because I do this or that, I go to church every weekend, that I'm going to be saved and go to heaven. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work out that way. Like, just don't be a fucking prick. Seriously, folks, living a happy life, helping others, true. I believe with helping old ladies with shopping gets brownie points from Jesus. Yeah, it's a nice thing. I was gonna make a point to that, but it's basically rehashing the same point. Just be good. Be good. Like, be kind to the elderly, children, and animals, and I think you'll get your just rewards in the end. Be protective for the vulnerable, like what I just said, and just have a little bit of compassion. Like, there is some humanity to anyone. Even fucking Tyler. Yeah, he's a rotten human being, but at the end of the day, he's a human being. So there are ways to improve yourself. You just got to be willing to do the work. So like I said, I'm not a perfect person. I can and try to do better. And I think that's all that matters at the end of the day. But I'm good at being a piece of shit. I mean, Okay, Wayne, you're cool with people that are good, cool people. Like, from what I know, you only shit on people that deserve it. So, but yeah, to close the book on that philosophical question, that's what I believe. It's true. If someone goes out of their way to be nice to you, we remember, and I do. I'm nice to cashiers, fast food workers, waitresses, waiters. Like, it's not hard to be a scumbag. Do I get impatient? Yeah, but I don't take that out on anyone. Do I get angry? Absolutely, but I don't take that out on anyone. And that's what I really hate. Is people that hate themselves so much and are so like borderline evil that whatever they're going through up here, we never know. But they take it on other people. There's a quote: "Mental health. Your mental health is not your fault, but it is your responsibility." You're not nice to people in traffic, dude, because you want to know why I'm not nice to people in traffic? One, I can't fucking afford any damages to my car. And two, people, like, the way people drive, at least where I live in California, remarkable assholes. They would rather risk putting you in danger as another driver on the road than to save 2 minutes by speeding on the freeway or cutting you off or being a dick. So yeah, is it not right? Obviously, but there's an explanation why I get angry at traffic. Because it's like, dude, like, you almost fucking killed me just now. Oh, you cut me off? Cool. I could afford like a fucking $1,000 bumper fix. Absolutely. Well, I'm still trying to save for a laptop so I can do my schooling later this year. So there's a reason for my madness sometimes. I do need to stop being so angry when I drive. Never drive angry. Be right back, folks. Ooh, that light is hot.
If you got hit, even if you were not driving, you need to try this.
Because if you were in a car accident in the last year, you could be owed a large cash payment and not even know it. Even if you weren't driving, all you have to do is click the link in this video, answer 5 simple questions about your accident, and see if you have a case that could be worth money, like this, or even like this. If the accident wasn't your fault and it happened in the last 12 months, you could be owed a lot more than you think. And this doesn't just apply to drivers. If you were a passenger in an Uber, walking, riding a bike, or on a motorcycle, you may still qualify. Most people
Quiet. Cheers, Wayne. Oh, Wayne, I've got a song to dedicate for you. Down Syndrome Disco. You ready?
Music stops crowd bars like Moses upon the sea.
My helmet queen. Okay. Kinda related. I remember a security guard, the little supermarket thing, accused me of stealing. I didn't, and opened bag to prove it. Every time I saw that dude after, I wanted to punch him in the head. Yeah, don't assume unless you actually know. Because you know what they say when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Bet you love Disneyland? I used to. I used to be an avid pass holder until COVID. Now it's just too fucking expensive. Last time I went was with Pops and his ex-girlfriend's family back in 2014. It was nice to go. So doing something not nice, but the point is I don't forget it. Yeah, people. Hey, I remember working at Walmart customer service when I was younger, like out of high school. I remember a lot of negative interactions from fucking piece of shit customers. So yeah, you do remember bad things too, unfortunately. I don't have that fucking job anymore.
Funky walk like she just fell down a ravine. She's my funky little angel, my velvet queen. Spotlight hit her helmet, one last shiny gleam. She moonwalked backward, right out of my dream. She twirled like a champ with her helmet on tight, drooling and giggling, but dancing just right.
Special ed shuffle. He asked to look in the bag. No probs, but he straight accused me of stealing the cork smoker. Yeah, not cool. Like I said, when I worked customer service, we could not we couldn't accuse someone of stealing unless we absolutely knew for sure. Like for sure. And plus we had like loss prevention on the scene like 90% of the time. So because our store had a big stealing problem. So like I'll never forget it. We had a full-time fucking loss prevention guy, which was funny because he was really fat, like big, nice dude. His name was Carlos. Like we're talking like he probably was like 450 pounds. And to watch him get into altercations with customers who were stealing, like funniest shit ever, dude. Like they would like get into actual fights. Like I remember this one like loud lady's like, "I didn't steal nothing, you motherfucker." And then he was like, "Well, let me look in your bag." And then he went to look in the bag and opened it. And then she was like, "You goddamn fat son of a bitch." And like they started, they literally like, oh, they were like doing that to each other, but shit was flying everywhere. Like, because this lady, it was right before we locked up our fucking makeup cabinet, because that was like a big stealing item. You know, makeup's not cheap. But she had a bag kind of like this, like her purse, but she fucking shoved it with makeup products. So while they were fighting over the bag, fucking makeup, we're just fucking. Oh god, that was fucking wild. Or him out of breath chasing someone out of the store because he was like fucking like literally 450 fucking pounds. Was the woman black? I'll let you decide that, Wayne. I'll never forget fucking Carlos and this lady. Like fucking like fighting each other and slapping each other and fucking makeup going everywhere. Excuse me. Funniest shit ever, guys. I swear. I've seen some shit working at Walmart customer service. I tell you, wouldn't want that job back for anything. But man, the stories I could tell you. Need the air. I'm fucking sweating balls. Woo! Damn. All right, next song. Did you catch any people trying to steal from Walmart? Yeah, quite a few times. A lot of it was either they filled up a cart full of shit and like ran out of the store when nobody was paying attention. Or they did beer runs where they tried to steal beer and then they run out of the store. And yeah, I also worked self-checkout, so I would have to hawkishly watch everyone to make sure they weren't stealing. And there was this one lady that didn't like to scan all of her items, and I'd always have to come up to her and be like, "Ma'am, you forgot the dog food in the bottom of your cart, or you forgot to scan the sodas at the bottom of your cart," or all kinds of shit. But yeah, she always tried to put one over me, but I'm like, mm. And then whenever I'd catch her stealing something, she would just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even know that was in the cart." I'm like, "Sure, Jan, sure." Because like, it's one thing, like, okay, I get it, but I don't get it. Stealing from a big corporation that makes billions of dollars every year, you wonder, like, why does it matter if they're stealing, like, food or something they need? But we were always threatened by corporate that our bonuses, that we wouldn't get bonuses and our paychecks would be slashed. Us, the workers, like, our paychecks would be compromised because of the stealing, because they wouldn't want to pay us what they're supposed to pay us because of something we really don't have any control over. Walmart's corrupt as fuck. And I remember when I fucking applied there and I was getting training, and you watch a training video and they had a whole fucking propaganda video. Like, before you even learned anything, like, they had a whole ass propaganda video about why unions are bad. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense, Walmart, why you're so anti-union. I probably couldn't work in retail. Yeah, Wayne, it is. You probably snap after day one. People are fucking cunts. Like, I tell you, man. And you know what? I did get a lot of sweet regular customers. At the same time, yin and yang kind of theory, I got a lot of pieces of shit. Yeah, Wayne, I couldn't see you do customer service. As a customer, I've seen people do that in like prams. Have shit in different compartments and pretend they forgot. Yeah, that's the age-old trick. When I was much younger, man, I stole alcohol from Walmart a time or two. Yeah, you were younger. You were just doing something dumb. I wouldn't put that past anyone. What was your technique, Wayne? Yeah, what was your technique, Mr. Crime? Nah, I don't give a shit. Fuck Walmart. Fuck major corporations. They all could fucking die. I need to fucking find more copyright-free music. My other song to you, Wayne.
She was kissing my goober in the back of my truck. She was squirting and leaking all over my butt. Then my daddy caught a whiff of our stinky coochies, so he started filming us our own little movie. We're gonna get famous right here and now. I'm milking on her like a country cow. My pussy made a fart, yeah, it kinda reeks, but she's still digging between my cheeks. Yeah, we're getting gay in this beat up Chevy. We're queefing hard, babe, it's getting smelly. We're two gay bitches on OnlyFans.
Be right back.
And my daddy is filming us in his van. We're gonna get famous, we're gonna be rich, going fist for fist and smelling like fish. Baby, grab my pussy with those dirty hands. We're two gay bitches on OnlyFans. She was eating my crack like an apple pie, while my little pussy sparked like the 4th of July. I tooted twice and she tooted right back. She's licking up and down all over my rack. Zoom in, daddy, now get this shot while she's going face first in my crotch. We can quit our jobs at the Piggly Wiggly, and all it took was getting dangerous silly and getting gay in this beat up Chevy. We're queefing hard, babe, it's getting smelly. We're two gay bitches on OnlyFans, and my daddy is filming us in his van. We're gonna get famous, we're gonna be rich, going fist for fist and smelling like fish. Baby, grab my pussy with those dirty hands. We're two gay bitches on We're getting gay in this beat up Chevy. We're queefing hard, babe, it's getting smelly. We're two gay bitches on OnlyFans, and my daddy is filming us in his van. We're gonna get famous.
That's the grossest part of the song for me.
Each other with dirty hands, doing it all for the OnlyFans.
Always grab 220. Oh wait, I would grab it and drink one for liquid courage and walk out. Cheers for explaining. But always grab 2 24 packs if you're risking your freedom. Might as well make it worth it. I don't know if I could carry 2 24s. I'm pretty weak. Only one way to find out. Shoo, Wayne. You don't encourage stealing from a multi-billionaire company. Don't give less of a shit. Fuck Walmart. Fuck major corporations. Just if you're gonna steal, just don't steal from mom and pop shops. Like, that's fucked up. Do.
I cover sports for a living, so I had to ask, can an SUV really feel like a sport?
Well, this ain't the time for no captain's log. 'Cause what I'm saying now is dead serious, y'all. A few months back, gave a tour of my place. Now everyone's talking, spreading it all over the space. Mama and Daddy, they're mad at me, pointing fingers saying, boy, can't you see? It's my fault I hold up to that.
Yeah, if I turn to a life of crime, I'll aim higher.
It's my fault, I know it's
Bro is using elite ball knowledge, I'll tell you that.
Off the net, I swear, take it all away. I'll call the law.
I'll make them pay.
I'll do
Whatever it takes.
bring down the force. Just get it off there. I'm taking this course.
You get caught, call solo for bails and told you still. Hey, I didn't tell him to. I just said if you're going to, don't do it to mom and pop shops. I cannot afford bail. Sorry, bro.
Get it done tonight before the damage is done.
Do you really get it? Let me make it clear. County local sealers out here, my dear. Shut us down, take away our place. We'll be out of space, lost in space.
Now you go and take the steps
Steps out fast. We're out and out of time, it ain't gonna last.
I'm working on it, making my stand. Try to shout it on YouTube, tell it every man.
Get them pictures off.
Y'all know what's right, but it's out of my control. I'm losing this fight. There you go and get them down.
Oh, we're heading straight for the ground.
I don't know where to go, don't know where to turn. But you're the one that loaded up, now it's your concern. Put them up there, you get them down. I'm trying my best, don't let you drown. I'll be up all night if I have to be. I'm working hard, can't you see? Let me do this, let me make that call. Tell everyone to help me tear down the wall. Get it off, get it gone, don't make me beg. We can't let them come, cut us down at the leg. I'm begging you now, don't you see? We're close to losing everything that we be.
Was never gonna do it, but when I was in early 20s, idea of robbing real estate agents. Ooh, shit. Work out when rent day was, when lots of cash on hand, basically no security. That was 30 years ago. Yeah, in the age of the internet and the surveillance state we live in, I'm pretty sure it's a lot harder to do something like that now. When they held cash. That's pretty smart for fast cash, Fred. Yeah, it's like something out of fucking Swordfish, right?
When you've been around for 150 years.
We here. Hey, what's up, Jacoby? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, man?
That move with you.
Welcome.
Generation after generation.
We were just talking about stealing from Walmart.
Since 1876.
Ain't no games being played.
Showed the crib, now it's a whole new game. Internet running wild, can't keep it contained. They taking shots at the house, throwing dirt on my claim. Hey man, moms and pops yelling, boy, what you done? It's on you. Say it's my fault, yeah, I'm the one. I admit it. Yeah, I'm taking the heat, but I'm riding for mine. So this mission complete. It's all on me, homie, I'll make it right. Every flick, every vid gon' fade tonight. I'm calling back up, hitters in the mix. We gon' wipe it clean, handle this quick, yeah, do it fast. Just get it offline, no debates, no talk. Handle that. Heavy weight on my shoulders, I'ma let it drop. Scream it. Yo, listen to me, don't play with my grind. Shut it down now.
It's the end of the line.
Pressure building, ain't no time to stall. Move like a boss.
Handle it
Yo,
all.
if the county see this mess out there, they gon' roll shut the crib down. Leave us cold out here. Ain't no second chance, can't risk this game. Gotta fight for my fam, keep the house on my name. I'm out here grinding, trying to fix this mess. Tell the crew, wipe it clean, don't leave no stress. Race status crazy out here, I'm losing control, but I'm
No cameras back then either. Or if you did, you had those really shitty CCTV cameras, like Manhunt, like the big fucking with the worst quality known to man. Smart enough not to do it, I suppose, but put time into thinking of a good option. And real estate agents. Hello, run from the sun like Dracula guy. What's up, custom? Also, welcome back. I already said it, but welcome back, Jacoby. Another fellow YouTuber that I met through Bob's Product. I believe China has cameras everywhere now. England is all skinned that way. Yeah, and America's fucking... We're turning into a surveillance state real quick with the fucking flock cameras and shit, and with AI data centers. Yeah, they're not being built to help us. They're being built to be used against us. And hey, who's to say if AI gets really good, like how I'm talking to you right now, like, who's to say they can't frame you for a crime if you say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing? You know, George Orwell predicted all of this. And what did we do? We went straight down that rabbit hole. I would say we as humanity deserve it, but I know I didn't advocate for this shit.
Get that winning taste with Kraft Parmesan cheese.
Thank God I'm starving. Can you recommend a good place to eat, honey?
Oh, absolutely. What are you in the mood for?
Skip.
Yeah, this is not a captain's log. This is a meltdown in my room. Everything is falling apart, and it is happening way too soon. Took a house 12 months ago. It will be harmless, but now my parents found the videos and they're shouting, "What have you done?" Every tourist watching, and they blame me for the
Isn't the view spectacular? Bakersfield PD uses cameras. So did you go to the Rick Caruso Mall? No, not yet. I work today. My days off are really weird. I almost always get weekends off, but if I don't, I usually have to work mornings for weekends that fall into the afternoons, which I'm used to. So like, I'm used to having more mid shifts, so I can at least sleep in a little bit most of the time, which works out perfectly for my stream because I get good numbers streaming late at night, believe it or not. But yeah, I work today, and I just haven't been out that way. I just like, I want to go to the beach and shit before summer's over, but it's fucking hot as balls, and I got no energy for anything when it's too fucking hot. And two, I really I gotta go and do it. It's just a lot of like planning for that, for a beach day or anything out more with the traffic. Who is that? Sounds cool. Who are you talking about? Two sides to having cameras everywhere means less crime in theory. I'm gonna quote Benjamin Franklin. Now, hold on. I want to make it as accurate as possible because I don't want to have like a Rickyism from Trailer Park Boys and butcher a quote. But he says something along the lines of, those who are willing to throw away, you know what? I'm going to Google it because it's very relevant for our times. And this was like, what, 250 years ago? Ben Franklin security quote. This is to counteract that statement. Benjamin Franklin's famous security quote is, those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. So yeah, like you could look at it as like, okay, less crime or whatever, but you know, it's like everything has a pitch. It's like, okay, yeah, like the increased security cameras that gets rid of crime, makes me feel safer. At the same time, you risk always being watched. AI data centers getting full 360 scans of your body and face, which is very violating. And yeah, you create a surveillance state because of crime. It's not a winning situation. Put back on some music.
On Vinted, it only takes 3 steps. Step 1, keywords. Write the category, brand, and colors.
It's really bougie. Make sure you look nice. You know how LA is. Oh, hey, I'll go in my fucking flip flops and shorts. I don't give a fuck. I'll even wear this. What is bougie? Very high end, expensive person and lifestyle. That's what bougie is. Just go, bro. Not much thinking. Just bring money, sunscreen, and beach set. Yeah, but like I like to make sure I'm prepared. I'll have to ask Pops if he wants to do it. I'll live stream some of it. I don't know about my whole trip because I usually like to spend the whole day there. But yeah, and I don't know how Single's going to be at the beach. I've never live streamed at the beach before. But I'll let you guys know. I would most likely go with Pops. Bougie means fancy, yeah. Okay, thank you. It's a double-edged sword. You can use it for good or bad. Make sure to use it for good. Yes, but I don't trust the people that are in charge of our laws. You know, they make shit very nefarious. I don't trust people and that have power over us. Let me get it. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit. It's kind of fucking funny. Okay, it almost sounds like a video killed the radio star. Please don't fucking copyright me. But like, it's Chris Chan and Bob fight, but you would not believe your eyes. So it's like, you would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies, like that kind of music. But it's fucking. Sounds more like video killed the radio star. How much is gas down there right now? Almost $6 a fucking gallon. I'm not hip to the cool kids lingo. You'll get snubbed. Cheers, about to smoke a bond. You take a fucking hit for me and Wayne and everybody around there. Cheers, Jacoby. That's all you need, bro. Just bring money, food, and drinks activities. I usually pack my own lunch for beach days. Realistically, the government isn't going to waste time tracking normal people. Oh, you'd be surprised. I think there's an element of paranoia. There could be, but like the government wants full control. So the government wants to know what you're doing, where you're spending your money, where you're going, who do you know, what do you do? Do you pay your tax? Like the government wants to basically, and this is all stuff that can be backed up. They want to strip your individual rights of privacy and money. So they'll take all your fucking money through taxes and make sure you have no privacy either. You can't trust you cannot, for God's sake, people, if you take anything out of what I'm telling you now, do not trust anyone in our government. Absolutely not. Left, right, or center. They are all there to screw you over and siphon money until they fucking eventually croak. I am so jaded when it comes to politics now that it's like, oh my God, everyone's out. It's not just me. The government's out to find out anything they can about anybody for the sake of having a surveillance state. And this has been something that's been predicted since the beginning of time. You give a small group of people enough power, and they're going to abuse it. And that's what's going on right now. So while it may seem like a nice thing in the long road, it really isn't. Because when you give... It's like that quote. If you give a mouse a cookie, they're going to ask for a glass of milk. So if you give the government just a little bit of their rights, a la COVID, they're going to try to push it as far as they can to not only demoralize us as a society for our own privacy and well-being, but also to test how much they could push us and how much control they could have. Because you got to remember, not only are these psychopaths that are in charge money hungry, which they are, but they are also power hungry. They love having the idea. That's why they don't retire until they're 100 years old or they die. They love knowing that they have power over everyday people like you and me. They love knowing that they can control, make laws, and ruin everyday people's lives for the sake of benefiting themselves and for the sake of control. Power is, I'm convinced that power is the ultimate drug. Not money, not regular drugs or whatever. Power. Why do you think people like Mitch McConnell are still in fucking office? Why do you think people like Nancy Pelosi stay in the Senate until they're like 90 years old? They love power. It's their drug. They love knowing that they have power over people like you and me. And you can't convince me otherwise. These people are sick. They're twisted. Demonic. This is coming from someone that's religious. Demonic. Power hungry. Psychopaths. And you give them an inch, they're going to fucking take it a yard because they feel like they can. So what you need to do as a citizen is push back as much as you can against that, because it's only going to get worse. Because you let a little bit of it slide, they're going to try to push it as much as they can. Like I said, with COVID, the lockdowns, the control, the power, the laws, that was basically their test run of saying, well, if we could control an entire society for a year, what can't we get away with? Don't let them do it, dude. Yes, it sounds nice having security and having an idea that you feel like you're safe. But like the quote I read was, you can't trust the people that are in charge to do right by you. Because at the end of the day, left, right, Democrat, Republican, they are all wings of the same bird and they all operate under the same agenda. They are looking to fuck you over, and you cannot let that happen. Do not let them have any kind of semblance of power over you. And it's hard because it's like, it's like, oh, Solo, what are you going to do about it? There's nothing really right now that I can do, but you know what? Knowledge is power. Being aware of what's going on in the world, reading, listening to things, getting real vital information is the ultimate power. And if more people woke up to the idea of what we're going through and the kind of world that we're lied to believe to live in, the more it's going to wake people up. Look how mainstream it is right now to be against Israel. 5-10 years ago, that would have been a very unpopular opinion. You would have been called a fucking racist. You would have been called a fucking, what do they call that against Jewish people? Anti-Semitic. But hey, the pendulum swings both ways. You just got to make sure it swings more on the way of the truth. And yeah, that's my thought on that. Damn, I got a lot to catch up with. Fuck the government. Give you some land, guns, and ammunition. Learn to live off the land. Exactly, Wayne. I have not gone to Santa Monica in a while. Same with Venice. Actually, when I get in the water, go to the OC. True. You're sounding a little loopy. I'm not being loopy. Like, this is all common knowledge. I cannot recommend it enough. Okay, even if you're like chat, even if you guys aren't really readers, either read the book or download Audible and listen to the audiobook. There's a book called The Controlled Demolition of the United States. Everything from 9/11 to COVID and why it matters. It lays the groundwork for why we are in the state of where we're at. And it's a must read. They talk about everything that we've gone through. We trust Trump. He would never do anything wrong. He's yeah, he was a farce. Talk about a Trojan horse. Oh, Mayo Wayne. Does Rancho Cucamonga have a good nightlife? I don't know. They'd see the majority as a herd, so they control the broad sense, maybe. Yeah, we're pretty much cattle, guys. It's even more funny they play the hate game. They don't hate each other. Democrats are partying right now with Trump. Yeah, like I said, two wings of the same bird, dude. Or better yet, if a boot is pressed up against your face and neck and it's holding you on the ground, does it really matter if it's a left boot or a right boot? Because they're both from the same person. It's still a boot pressing your head against the ground. But they simply don't have the resources to track everybody. You would be surprised. You would be surprised. They all go out and have dinner. They're a cult started sex slave. Yeah. You ever see Eyes Wide Shut? Think of that. And that's some real shit, dude. Like, you know, I'm like a nobody saying this shit, so obviously I'm not a target, but the deep state is a very, very real thing. And it's not going to go away unless something is done about it. Solo was making Facebook posts about my mask protects you. No. I hated the fucking mask thing, to be honest. Like, I get to a point towards like, okay, I guess it makes sense to wear a mask to help stop spread disease, but I mean, what did that get us? You got to wear a mask here, there, blah, blah. They buy kids from other countries. That's actually true. Speaking of Oprah Winfrey, she actually had an all in Africa, and the students from that school actually went missing. I smell sex trafficking there. That woman is a piece of shit. Solo got the shot. No, I did not. I did not get the shot. Not at all. I was willing to risk my job other than getting the shot. That's a no-go for me. Bro, you need a ring light for your phone. Yeah. I mean, I'm not that dark, am I? Would you protect me from the bad guys? You got a gun? Yes, the left boot would be better. What are you doing for your birthday? I don't know. Maybe go to the 80s club. Have some drinks there. Get fucking white girl wasted and forget the fact that I'm about to turn fucking 30. I didn't wear masks in LA. Ooh, they wanted to burn me at the stake. Bad place to fucking do that shit. And you know what? I still got my mask from the COVID area. I had a couple. One of them was Resident Evil Umbrella as like a play for that. But this was my go-to mask that I always carried in my car and would wash like every other day, just because, you know, I lived in California with the laws. It's also a reminder of how fucking dystopian we were at one point. Like, I literally, and I still have it in my car. I mean, I don't know why, but it's like, okay, just in case. You know, because I always kept in my car, like, okay, what if I want to get groceries or this or that? Always having to wear a mask. So it's like, even though like it's been a while and they're not gonna, hopefully they don't go back to that way, but it's like a weird, spooky reminder, dude. COVID was a nightmare, and we're all lucky that we survived it. But at what cost? Fuck this traumatizing piece of cloth. You want to pull some duos and jerk mate? I think I'm good on that. I had a leopard mask. It's your birth. No, my birthday's not till October 4th. Way out there. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Don't go anywhere.
My mother and my father shout. They want all the footage out. The health department's looking in my dreams. I'll send the police in the night to make every pixel right. Captain's log is not enough, it seems. I'd leave my door open just to cry. Please don't be gay. Please take the knife out of my back. Because I feel like such insomnia. Why do I talk of counting sheep when I'm far too tired to fall asleep? I'd like to make myself believe that the world might move slowly. It's hard to say that I gotta stay awake when I'm scrolling, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I scream, don't know where to go, don't know where to go, don't know where to go, don't know where to go. Curse the trolls and peace to all the rest. But get it off the net.
God, fucking internet, guys. God, Jesus. Sorry, internet's being a piece of shit. God, jeez. Pee break. No, something else. Hamas attacked Israel just a few days after your birthday. You're a little pretty suspicious right now. I thought it was October 3rd or October 5th. Thank God it didn't happen on my birthday, because I don't want a tragedy to happen on my birthday. But I was born on the 4th, so kind of in between a lot of days. It's funny. It's funny, but it's not funny, because my mom always used to tell me, like, oh, I was praying that you would be born on the 4th, and it came true, because October 3rd was when her grandmother passed away, my mom's grandmother, that she was really close to, back in like the late 80s. She died. She was born in like 1910, so obviously she's fucking old as shit. But yeah, she died on that day, and that's like a really bad day for her personally. And then October 5th or 6th of the year that I was born, she told me that's when Richard Ramirez was set to get married in prison, which was a big deal back then in the 90s with, limited internet and just cable news or whatever. So that was a big deal back then. And my mom was always a true crime fanatic, which I'm pretty sure that's what I get it from. But she's like, I prayed to God that you wouldn't be born on those cursed days, and you were born just at the right time. I'm like, well, that's good to know that I don't have that much of a cursed birthday. So that's my story. October 4th, 1996, Solo came into existence. unfortunately. "9/11 happened on my sister's birthday." Damn, dude, that sucks. "Did you have them attack the Jews to end most of Tyler's bloodline?" I mean, Wayne, Tyler did admit last week that his mom had Jewish ancestry. I don't, so take that as you may. But apparently I look more Jewish because my glasses and nose. And there was a rumor in middle school I was a Jewish kid. Random. Hydrate or dihydrate. Hey.
Captain's log is not enough, it seems. I'd leave my door open just to cry. Please take the knife out of my back, because I feel like such an insomnia.
Speak of your mom, I want my answer. I told you that's an unanswerable question, Wayne. I really can't. Fuck. I'm going to delay it even further. How about that? Who's Tyler? Your nose don't look Jewish. Not what I've heard. A cat and maybe Kid Diddler. Yeah, that's what Tyler is. I feel like Korean schoolgirl with this music. It's actually like Chris Chan if he was Owl City. And my internet is shit. I'm working on it. Like, fuck me, dude. My internet is so fucking bad. I just want to play music, dog. There. Fuck. I'll play one more time so it loads completely. I actually like this song.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million website guys are bloody tours of where I reside. 'Cause they fill the open air and leave chaos everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that the world Wide Web moves slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm scrolling, 'cause everything is never as it seems. Getting off the screen.
Me too, so young. Obviously, haven't done an ancestry test.
My mother and my father shout.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
All the footage out, the health department's lurking in my dreams. I'll send the police in the night to make every.
Do you make puns a lot? Yeah, I do. I'm very sarcastic if you haven't noticed.
Captain's log is not enough, it seems. I'd leave my door open just to cry. Please take the knife out of my back, because I feel like such an insomnia. Why do I
Think she
when I'm far too tired to fall asleep? I'd like to make myself believe.
You're sarcastic, never knew. In a sarcastic comment. Dwayne, I feel like you'd get along a lot with my dad. Like, you guys would drink beer together and just shoot the shit. You're like the same person. It's pretty hilarious. I guess you could say my pops is kind of based. Fuck you, internet. I'm working on it. Fuck this internet. Make puns? I only can if you comment something that's pun worthy.
By the health department. And what you just did was stick a knife in our back and kill us.
You tell him, Bob. I'm working on it. Fuck my internet.
Get out of my house. By the health department. And what you just did was stick a knife in our back and kill us. Let me just get that stuff off of there. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So yeah, please get everything off the internet now. Press the draws. Peace to everybody else.
Chris and Bob fight, but they have 8 Mile energy. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Forget the captain's log, man. This ain't a diary. This is a death sentence. You think this is a joke? Look at me. I'm dead serious. I did a tour of the floor, now they're banging on the door. I showed them the mess, now my parents want a war. A few months ago, it was cool, it was content. Now I'm paying for the pencils with the money for the rent. My mother's in the kitchen and she's screaming, it's your fault. My father's at the table turning seasons into song. They're blaming me, they're framing me, they're claiming that I'm crazy. But I'm the one who uploaded the video. I'm lazy. I admit it, yeah.
I'm lazy.
Get in my hand. I'm the biggest disappointment.
Chris is lazy.
Now get it off the net. Take images and delete them before the trolls take my secrets and decide to go in here. Shut it off. I don't care.
Oh my God. Fuck my internet. You need to get some racist jokes from your dad and put them in Discord. Never can have enough racist jokes. I agree. My dad. he's a Mexican Uncle Ruckus. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I love him, but that's basically my best comparison. God damn. My eye doctor in LA closed her shop. Oh, excuse me. God, I have the worst indigestion sometimes. Disappears. She either married a billionaire or became a killer. I go with the second option. And it sucks. I'm very particular with doctors because they're all jerks, but this one was a good one. Yeah, I'm grateful I like doctor. I bet you didn't see that coming, custom from Mexico, bro. I don't live in Mexico. Feels like I do, but I don't. It's weird how serial killers have women writing them in jail, falling in love with them, etc. Yeah, there's a weird phenomenon with the criminal like enthusiasts, like people that have like a weird, and honestly, it depends what you look like, because BTK doesn't, he probably gets fan mail, but no woman lusting over him. John Wayne Gacy never got people lusting over him, but Richard Ramirez, Jeffrey Dahmer, and a lot of modern day school shooters get nothing but fan mail. And yeah, they I've thought of writing to like some criminals just to see if I get something back. And if I did, I would show it on stream, but I just haven't done it yet. It's like, okay, do I write to BTK? Like who the fuck could I write to that's actually like worth it? Because they're all scumbags. They've all taken lives. They're all bad people, obviously. But I always thought it'd be interesting to correspond with someone that's did that kind of stuff to kind of like pick their brain a little bit. And I think that's what mostly gets me interested in true crime is like people that live double lives, people like Ted Bundy, BTK. Hell, Dahmer was weird, but they didn't think he was capable of murder. People that have that like second life where they're just they seem like a good human being that contributes to their family and community, but they have like a whole dark side. And I think that's what interests me, and that's a really good topic I like to explore because it's like what makes these people who they are. And that's kind of like why I think I invest so much time into watching and falling down rabbit holes when it comes to locals, because like most locals aren't serial killers, but they have serial killer tendencies and mental issues. So it's like a part of my curiosity, like part of my brain and the curiosity of it is like, like how did they get to where they are? Are they diagnosed with anything? But if not, what's their armchair diagnosis? What caused them to be how they were? And what like weird chemical compound flipped in their brain to why they actually started to act on their killing instincts and why they actually feel like it's okay to murder and do the horrible things that they do. Like it's like it's a weird curiosity with that. I like to explore that. It's like, like a lot of it is like psychology. It's like the human mind, like the things that we're capable of doing, but it stops us because, one, we're not fucking sick people, most of us. And two, it's like, what stops me from walking down the street and strangling someone to death? Well, one, because I'm not a bad person like that. And two, you don't want to suffer the consequences of doing something so stupid and random and taking someone's life to get you in that position. Because anyone is capable of murder. Anyone. But a conscience is what keeps us from doing that. So when you look at serial killers and people that have mass murdered, mass shootings, all of that stuff, it's like they lose that barrier of consciousness between right and wrong, and they act on impulse. And that's what really interests me about like a lot of true crime is the psychology behind it. Like what gets it in somebody's mind that it's okay to do what they do. Like the kid recently, he recently got his life sentence in trial. I don't remember his name, but he shot up a school. It wasn't Nicholas Cruz. It was another guy. I just don't remember his name. He worshipped mass shooters. He worshipped Nicholas Cruz. He worshipped the Columbine shooters. He had posters of them on his wall. But one day he decided to bring a gun to school in his backpack, rolled up in a poster. That's how they didn't see it. They didn't have metal detectors or anything. But he made a testimony like a little bit after he got caught and arrested. And he was saying how I was in the bathroom, and because he went to the bathroom to unravel the gun, then he went on his spree. But he was like, I was in the bathroom and I was contemplating doing it. And he started breaking down, crying and saying I wish I didn't do it. Something was telling me not to do it, but at the same time, something was telling me to do it, like an impulse. So it's like people like that have that self-regret when it comes to them is very interesting because they lose all of that when they commit a heinous act. And I think that's what interests me is like what the human mind comprehends when they do horrible, evil shit like that. Especially so young. I think he was like, what, 14? And he threw his whole fucking life away. Like, literally, he threw his whole life away just to do something stupid for just 5 minutes of fame. And I think that's what interests me, is the psychology behind the crimes. Like, why do certain people do the things that they do? It just got fucking hot. Damn, it's still 81 outside. Fuck. It's weird how Syria. Okay, I read that. Where in Mexico are you from? I'm not from Mexico. From the US of A. Fuck my fucking internet for music. I guess I won't play shit because it fucking sucks dick. Oh. I'll read you guys' chat in a second. Give me a few.
Topics got you down. New Excedrin Rapid Relief relieves tough headaches fast. It starts to work in 15 minutes with fast-release technology, getting you back on your feet right when you need it.
Don't you love
Excedrin Rapid
ads?
Relief from your head pain experts.
Shit. Do 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 do. I fucking hate my fucking internet. Oh my fucking god. You have full bars. Fucking work. I hate technology sometimes. Like what the fuck? I'll be right back and I'll answer your questions. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm gonna read comments again. Y'all like it sideways? Okay, where in Mexico you from? I'll answer it. My driving instructor literally became the killer. It was on the run. I had 2 more driving lessons with him. Shit. There was something off about him. I could never connect with him, and he would take me to some weird ass places, like the top of a mountain and a super narrow road and stuff. Ooh, you almost became a victim, my good sir. Fan mail to them is kind of scary. There's more out there that applaud them. Yeah, because it's like, in the culture that we live in with media and stuff, it's like these people literally become like a cult of personality. Like they become something that interests a lot of people just because of what they do. And they thrive off as pseudo celebrity relationships and ideas. You could write the Son of Sam. Well, thank you, Wayne. That's, you know, when I write shit, it comes from my brain. It's not AI. I could go really in depth about a lot of topics that I'm interested in. It's 88 degrees in Bakersfield.